Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we are going to have an interesting demo which is all about we will emphasizing on generative AI. This demo talks about multi-agent campaign generator. Build a system where three agents collaborate to generate a personalized e-commerce campaign. The idea generator agent uses OpenAI to propose creative product ideas. The trend retrieval agent fetches market trends from a Pinecone vector store, and the optimization agent synthesizes the inputs using LangChain to create a tailored campaign plan. This demo will highlight multi-agent collaboration, generative AI, and real-world e-commerce application. Before we get into the actual demo, as this demo much focusing towards generative AI, but this generative AI we are trying to emphasize much focusing towards how the generative AI can be used on personalized e-commerce campaign generator. So as we show this, very first we have to understand what exactly is personalized e-commerce campaign generator, and for that we are trying to have certain explanation on that and keeping what exactly the demo context based on this explanation. A personalized e-commerce campaign generator is a tool that creates tailored marketing strategies for online stores. It suggests products, leverages current market trends, and design campaigns, example ads, promotions, customized for specific customers groups like eco-conscious buyers or tech enthusiasts. Demo context. In this demo, we will build a system that generates unique campaign plans like promoting eco-friendly products based on individual preferences and market data. Now let's understand the why part. Why is the multi-agent campaign generator important for this process? Explanation. A multi-agent system uses multiple specialized AI agents working together, mimicking a team effort. This is crucial for e-commerce campaign because it combines creativity, ideas, which is our idea agent, data analysis, trends, which is our trend agent, and optimization strategy, which is our strategy or we can call optimization agent, ensuring comprehensive and efficient plans. So the demo context is multi-agent collaboration speeds up campaign creation and improves accuracy, which is vital as e-commerce grows to a 6 trillion market by 2025. Very soon I will show how these three agents team up to do this. Now let's understand what is this demo really drives on. What is generative AI? Explanation. Generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that creates new content like text, images, or ideas using models trained on vast data. Examples including writing stories or designing products. Let me emphasize again, examples including writing stories and designing products. All this comes with the knowledge of generative AI. Usefulness. It saves time, sparks creativity, and personalized output, making it ideal for marketing. Demo context. Actually, generative AI powers our idea agent to suggest products. I will demonstrate how it generates fresh ideas like eco-friendly cups in real time. Roles of the agents. The very first, idea agent generates creative product ideas. Example, sustainable water bottles. So it really helps for the e-commerce campaign. When we type sustainable water bottle, it showcases different ideas. This agent really takes the crucial part to build up the ideas for the given content. This is really for the e-commerce campaign purpose. Trending agent retrieves relevant e-commerce trends. Example, sustainable packaging, 15% growth from a Pinecone vector store. Optimization agent synthesize the idea and trends into a campaign plan. Example, launch with Instagram ads using LangChain. So what we would like to present is the explanation for the viewers is the idea agent sparks creativity, the trend agent grounds it in data, and the optimization agent ties it all into an actionable plan. I'll walk through each role as we run the demo. Okay, so let's navigate to the Invoke Skills GitHub repository location, and yeah, these are all the 4 repositories what we see here. In the first demo we covered agents and RAG agent GPT LangChain, and in the second video demo we covered multi-happen agent, and now we are talking about multi-happen agent happen campaign generator. So let me click on this. Okay, so all these files will be get to execute run multi-agent campaign generator application, and this is all about the information of the multi-agent campaign generator addressed in the readme.md file. It is all about the overview of campaign generator and the purpose, benefits, architecture of this demo, this application, this design and the flow, deployment, the tree structure and the files, what all the files are available and contributing for the files and its roles and responsibilities, sample data and prerequisites, what software is needed to run this application. And while we do this, API key is also very important. The API key we have to get it from the OpenAI and from the Pinecone. OpenAI, the URL is platform.openai.com, pinecone.io. So when we go to this page, we'll see. So when you come to openai.io, here you should be API link. Let's click on the manage projects. Once we click on it, we will see the API keys link. Click on it. Yeah, this is the place where we have to create the keys. Click on new secret key. Once you do that, you can name for your application, and then once you do that, make sure you copy the key in a secure location. And in the same way, Pinecone. So once you log into the Pinecone login, this is the index which is already default get created. This index is not necessary to create from the UI, but application will take care of this. It will create automatically this index and load the data in this index and do all the magnifications, all the intelligence stuff using the APIs, using the OpenAI key, your OpenAI libraries, and then LangChain libraries too. So now let's go to the repository once again. Clone the repository in the local code, then copy URL, go to the terminal. Once you're in the terminal, paste and say hit enter, and it will create a folder. It will download all the files from the GitHub multi-agent campaign generator repository, and with this name space campaign, yes, with this name a folder will be created, and in that folder all the files will be get loaded. To list the files, Linux command. This is the git bash accepts Linux commands. This is the branch name of the repository. Now I haven't done any modifications, so that's why there is no files being listed here. If in case we modify status, we can see all the modified files. Anyhow, so let's jump into the repository and see the files. Try to understand the files, and then we'll execute the files one after another. We have to load the key. Once we load, then we'll execute. This is the campaign_data.csv, and how to get this data generally for production. This file contains 30 e-commerce trends with descriptions and grow rates used to train the trend agent, and collection method is aggregated with public reports, examples, Statista, and AI generated trends in June 2025. For the production approach, for production, businesses can scrap e-commerce sites, use market research tool like Google Trends, or hire data analyst to update the CSV monthly. Let's execute ingest_campaign_data.py file, which actually loads campaign_data.csv file, which has the campaign data. And as this loads, using the pandas, all the documents will be get parsed by vector store. This is the object got initiated by Pinecone vector store, the module which has been loaded by LangChain Pinecone, the index which is already got created, that index will be get loaded as using the OpenAI embedding. With that embedding model, Pinecone vector store will store all the records in the index. Let's execute this and see what will happen. Loading environment variables, initialize Pinecone client index, checking if it is exist, got deleted and created the index, initialize embedding, loaded the data, process the data, 30 documents got processed, ingested 30 documents. Yeah, excellent. So successfully we could able to ingest the data in Pinecone. Now execute campaign_generator.py and understand what exactly this script is doing. The imports library for async operation, Pinecone vector storage, OpenAI embeddings and chart model, prompt templating, and environment variables. And about this, it loads API key from .env file, the environment file, initialize embeddings, and the Pinecone vector store with the campaign-trends index, and sets up chart OpenAI model with the model GPT-4o mini, idea generator agent, generates product ideas using prompt template and OpenAI, and A-invoke, which means async invoke, method runs asynchronously. The prompt what we are using here is suggest creative product ideas for an e-commerce campaign based. This is the query what we give, which I will show you in just after a few seconds. So with that query, it will do creative product ideas. It generates the creative product ideas. It suggests the creative product ideas. Trend retrieval agent retrieves up to 3 relevant trends from Pinecone based on query similarities. optimization agent combines the idea trend into a campaign plan using a generative prompt. So this will defines the campaign plan. This will gives a broad campaign plan information using the ideas, the information what we get from the idea agent and the information what we get from the trend agent. And this optimization agent gives a broad campaign plan. Orchestrate the agents with the default query, runs them asynchronously, and this is the query running with this query eco-friendly products. So we are sending this query, assuming the user is sending this query, saying like, hey, provide me the eco-friendly products, and this script will give a campaign plan, gives the ideas, gives the trending information, and gives the optimized information based on the ideas and the trending, and give a broad campaign plan. So as using this query eco-friendly products, stating the user is giving like, hey, provide me the eco-friendly product. Like that, we have different set of questions. You can use these questions and place those questions here and execute the script, and you can see the output how it comes up. We have different set of questions asking of like general e-commerce trends, sustainable focus queries, technology driven queries, lifestyle and health queries, niche and emerging markets, hybrid and creative queries, broad and open-end queries. Well, you can look into these questions and you can play around also. You will see a lot of different set of output coming up for the campaign plan. Well, I said this, let me execute the script and see what will be the output comes if we provide this question. Execute, right click, initialize embedding, true, vector store, initialize language model, initializing agents, query is getting processing, generalizing query, generating the ideas, and the generating the trends, retrieved 3 trends, campaign optimization, see the product ideas, and eco-friendly subscription box for sustainable living. And yeah, we got the idea. See, name the green box, concept green box is monthly subscription service, theme we have market strategy, sustainable commitment, target audience, concept, theme. So we have different. This is one idea. This is one idea. Concept and theme, market strategy, sales channels. This is what generative AI means. As I told in the beginning, generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that creates new content like text, image, or ideas using models trained on vast data. Examples including writing stories or designing products. It saves time, sparks creativity, and personalized output, making it ideal for marketing. So this generative AI powers our idea agent to suggest products. As you saw the demonstration of this code, how it got executed using the eco-friendly products in the real time. And this is not only beneficial for the e-commerce but even for the different domains, as I emphasize and highlight, even for the different domains, like as in the readme I defined already. Along with the advantages of e-commerce campaign, other domains are also get benefit like healthcare, education, finance, entertainment, manufacturing. Now I would like to showcase campaign generator also in Gradio UI, but before that, let's understand what is Gradio and how it is useful. Gradio is a Python library that creates interactive web interface for machine learning models or scripts. It's easy to use and let you test AI output in real time. It's great for demo, prototyping, and sharing with non-technical users without complex web development. And why used in this demo is I choose Gradio to let you interact with the agents live. You can type queries and see results instantly, making it perfect for this tutorial. We will launch Gradio UI on the port 7860. 127001 is the localhost port address. You can even use localhost, or else you can type this address like 127.0.0.1. Well, I request you to try it yourself. It's really awesome UI. Before I quickly jump into the Gradio interface for the campaign generator, the general asks questions. Can we extend Gradio for advanced production usage? Yes, Yes, Gradio can be extended with features like user authentication, persistent storage, example saving campaign to a database, or integrating with cloud service like AWS, or for scalability. You can add save campaign button or API endpoints for production. For advanced use, we could connect this to a database CRM. Stay tuned for a future video on that. Campaign generator.py. As we executed the file and we saw that the information how the campaign got generated, let's execute the same. Let's see how this information is getting showcased, get displayed in the Gradio UI. For that, app.py, double click on that. Yeah, so you can see Gradio, the library being imported, and all our agents are also imported here. So code base got structured. We'll soon let you know about what is the graphs we are using and how all the agents collaboratively working in the Gradio UI. Let me right click and execute. See, the port 7860 is the port. The Gradio UI will be get loaded on this port. Right click to run. Okay, it's started initializing, loading all the modules. Gradio UI is also loaded on port 7860. Let's open the browser and launch this Gradio UI. Right click, HTTP, yes, not PS, it is only HTTP. It's not running on the port 443, it's running on port 7860. That's right. Enter. Okay, excellent. So this is what the Gradio UI is loaded. You can see the query interface, query text box. Once we type the query, that logs will be get tracked in this generate campaign section, and then we have an idea section and the trend sections and campaign plan. So once we type the question, the ideas, trends, and campaign plan will be get published, which this information is really helpful for the people who are in the marketing, who are in the sales, to market their content and to plan for the futuristic vision using this code base. We'll more talk about the chart, what this chart and then the tabular data is getting displayed, how it is getting displayed. Okay, let's understand about this UI now. As we are showing charts in the Gradio UI, let's understand that what are the charts in Gradio and how the data is loaded in that. The charts are visual representation, example bar graphs of data. Here they display growth rate of top trends. The data loading, the plot underscore trends function queries Pinecone for 5 trends, extracts growth rate from metadata and plots them using matplotlib. Data details are like the based on campaign underscore data.csv records, example 15% of sustainable packaging. And the context of this demo is watch the graphs, update with growth rate, see how the data from the CSV drives this visualization as what the query user will trace. You will see the graphs, how it will get displayed. And as we see the tabular information, so what is tabular data and how it is generated? Tabular data is organized information in rows and columns like a spreadsheet. Here it shows trending e-commerce insights, trend growth rate, data source pulled from the Pinecone vector store used for trend agents, similarity search. And in this demo context, the tabular updates with top trends like sustainable packaging 15%. I will type and show you how the data, its trends and its growth rate get displayed and will be showcased along with charts also. And more than that, like if you observe, this Gradio UI is a responsive, how the interface is aligned properly and is not distracted. What happens when you type in the query box? The query is sent to the agents. The idea agent generates a product. The trend agent retrieves related trends, and the optimized agent creates a campaign plan. The section idea suggests products. Example, eco-friendly bags. It gives the suggestions, the different set of products and trends. Relevant market data. It provides the relevant market data. Example, sustainable fashion 16%, something like that. And campaign plan. It finalizes the strategies based on the ideas and trends. For example, use Instagram ads targeting eco buyers. Well, for this context, let's type sustainable fashion and see how it behaves. SUSTAINABLE sustain. Oh, come on. BLE sustainable fashion and press generate campaign. See, here the progress is happening, and then if you scroll down, idea, trend, campaign is also in progress. So it is trying to gather the information from Pinecone and from the web and for using the OpenAI's LangChain, and then trying to articulate the required information based on the sustainable fashion, the what we mentioned. and you can see, yes, the tabular data got populated, the chart is also got updated, and we can see we have a campaign plan been defined here to optimize the campaign for the eco convertible capsule wardrobe. You see the complete information: channel, social media platform, Instagram, TikTok. We have further more information, influencer partnership. It gives broader information. It's like, I mean, huge information is provided, like it's really helpful for the marketing guys and the sales guys to promote the product, to campaign the product. And the idea, see how beautifully been addressed. The ideas: eco convertible capsule wardrobe, the overview, and then key features, e-commerce campaign, promotions, and about the trend. It's talking about giving the information, the sustainable fashion, eco-conscious cloth lines, sustainable jewelry, eco-friendly jewelry design, and blah blah information, and campaign plan. See how broadly given huge set of information, and this campaign plan is defined the small piece of code giving the broader picture of information. It's all about the generative AI, which is doing a really crazy job here. And this is not only we can leverage this for the e-commerce, but yes, for the different set of domains, this code base is really useful, and we can enhance this code base in such a way that it will be used for different set of requirements in the campaign plan. And not only the campaigning, but in a broader vision, we can leverage, enhance, take this code to the next level. This is a piece of idea which we could able to articulate, gather, brought this different set of three agents together, showing, building a concept and showcasing here as a e-commerce campaign. But you know what, this code is smart enough to leverage to take this to a next level for the market trend. Okay, as we are done with the Gradio, let's see the campaign generator REST API. For that, main.py, the code is already been placed for the main.py. You can see all agents are loaded in this main.py. Let me right click, and the query is /generate, and the port is 8080 on which the REST API will be running. Right click, run. Okay, so now REST API is also, test application is also ready, available to test and see. We are running fast API. We are using fast API. Let me split into two screens so that I can show you the code and the output, the execution output, and the REST API Swagger interface. Right click, it is running on the port 8080. HTTPS HTTP //127.0.0.1 is the local port address, 8080. Okay, so it should be in the Swagger doc, right? So generally, fast API Swagger doc URL is the port number /docs hash. This we have to remember and enter. The Swagger interface is loaded here, and this is generate is our REST API query, REST endpoint. Try it out. Now I want the question to be placed here so that it will be get executed. Let me split into two screens. Yeah, so I have my code available. Why this? Yeah, I have my code available, and then the REST API is also loaded. So let me explain it. As I already told, like we have a couple of questions in the question.txt. Let me copy the second question. This one: design a market plan for smart home devices. I copied this, paste in the query, and let's see what is happening. Let me clear this thing so that we can see clearly what is the output and execution is happening. Execute. Well, design a market plan for smart home devices, generating the ideas, spinning. Okay, it retrieved, and we got all three agents does its job. We got the output: idea agent, retrieval agent, trend agent, and optimization agent. Yes, it does its job. We got the campaign details, and see in the response body also we see the required information. Yep, our REST API is executed. That means /generate endpoint is working, and now we can even execute this using docker.py. Let me show you this real quick, and by this we'll be close to the demo. Let me try execute campaign generator through Docker. And for that, if you go to our repository, multi-agent campaign generator, NWork skills, GitHub repository location, and scroll down, you will see the Docker commands. You can copy and paste it on the console. Should be working fine. Okay, this is the command I want to copy. Let me copy this, and I have to make sure I should be going to the project location and then replacing this command to execute. For that, we'll go to the PyCharm, right click on the project, open in Explorer. So once we go to our project folder and then single click on the address bar of this path, and it will highlight it in the blue. Directly type cmd on the address bar and press enter. Command prompt will be opened. Okay, excellent. Now let's build the Docker image. We'll paste here. We have to make sure we are in the same path. Yes. Yeah, all the files are there. We have to make sure Docker file is also available. It is there. Now paste. At last, this dot is very important so that it's pointing to the current location, and then enter. Now the Docker is, yep, the image is built. Docker images, and you can see it is built, it is there. And let's copy the run command to execute the Docker. This is the run command. This is the path. We have to make sure you placing your path wherein the project location is there. This is my path, and if we copy and paste it here, I have to change campaign generator, as it is not campaign generator. It is multi-agent campaign generator. And, oh, I did some mistake. We copy and paste again. Mine is multi-agent campaign generator. MULTI campaign generator. Same way, let's change this one also. This is hyphen multi-agent. The Docker image ingest hyphen container is the name. Enter. Okay. Initialize Pinecone client API. It's executing. The image is running, and now the ingest script is trying to load the CSV file data in the Pinecone vector data store, and you can see it's processed, ingested, and inserted successfully. Yep. So as the data is available in the Pinecone through our Docker container, now let's run campaign generator.py file. For that, again, let's go to the browser, copy campaign generator command script. This is the campaign generator. Copy it, paste. Let me change the name of my folder. multi-agent campaign generator. Perfect. Agent hyphen, and now enter. Oh, it's already running. Okay, let me. The Docker run not successfully executed. It's already running, it's saying. So let me stop it if in case it's running already. For that, Docker stop cmdi container. So this is the name I'm using, right? And this name is already running, it is saying. So because of that, I'm using the same name. Enter. Now it is stopped. As we stopped, let's remove it also. rm is the command for the same, and it's now removed. Let's up arrow. We have our command already available. Let's run it. Excellent. So now campaign generator is getting executed. It's initialized, processed, idea generator, and then trend agent, and then optimize agent all collaboratively worked, and this is what the output we can see. So that means campaign generator got executed from Docker also. Docker logs campaign container. So we can type log and see again to check what is the output. Well, as this we are close with our demo. So we could able to see campaign generator running from the command prompt, running using the Gradio UI, and then running using our REST API, and now from the Docker container. So as said this, we request you to go play around with this code base, clone this code and do experiment. If you want, if you like, you can contribute on this code base. Not like, you can also use this code base and take it to the next level. And also like you can even experiment it with different domains. As I already mentioned about the different domains, also helpful. Get benefited with this. You can play around with these domains as well. Thank you so much for being with us. I hope like you enjoyed this demo and got good ideas and knowledge, and probably motivated to take this code base to the next level. I think like you like this code base, you like this demo and got encouraged also. Thank you so much. God bless you all.